thank you for joining me here today for a yoga video in beautiful St. Lucia at Sugar Beach Resort. Let's go ahead and grab our mats that stand tall. So one thing I really want to encourage you through your yoga practice is to utilize the pause button. The beautiful thing about YouTube is that you have the opportunity to really dive a little deeper into your practice. So you can hit pause, rewind, watch, and then go back and try to execute the postures with proper alignments, try to master it. We're not going to master it right away. The opportunity for you is there if you have consistency in your practice, and you'll increase your longevity for your overall well-being and your yoga journey. So I just want to encourage you with that today to not give up, to stay resilient in it, and be determined along your health and wellness journey. All right, so grab that mat and let's get to it. Let's get zen and fit, all right? So stand nice and tall in our Skandasana mountain pose. Pressing our feet into the floor and then rock onto your toes, back onto your heels. Wiggle your piggies. Lift tall, rise and fall. Wake up your feet and then roll out to the knife edge and then roll inward and out and in and out and in. And then really ground yourself. Standing nice and tall in our mountain pose. We're going to take our energy, moving up through our feet, pulling kneecaps up, and then engaging at the first root lock at the pelvic floor. It's that energetic root lock at the navel, drawing up towards the spine and up towards the sternum, then drawing shoulders down, pulling chin in, reaching crown up. We're going to close our eyes and take a big inhale through our nose and a big exhale through our mouth. And just meet yourself on your mat. Just honor where you are today on your mat. I'm here on an island, so they're doing lots of work around here, so I do apologize for any sounds in the background. Just go ahead, they're beautifying the place while everyone's resting before they wake up for the day. But go ahead and bring your hands at heart center. Rock onto your toes, back onto your heels, wiggle your piggies, and then just center yourself here in gratitude. Hands at heart center in mudra. Just bring yourself in that still point within. As our hands come here in a space of surrendering and gratitude, just allowing your heart to be open to receive what our practice has to offer us today. And again, take another inhale through your nose and another exhale through your mouth. And then be open as we begin our journey. Taking a big inhale, lifting arms up to the heavens. Exhaling, folding hands to your knees, tabletop your back. Lengthen your spine, roll your tailbone up, and then exhale all the way down. Shake your head. Lift your heels. Find that movement. And you're going to heel toe your feet apart. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow. Lift your tailbone up. Let your crown fall towards the mat. And then sway side to side. Find that movement. It's a little dance. So energetically, we're just releasing what the body doesn't need to hold on to. Then hold it center. Release the hands down, heel toe those feet back together. Now you're going to bend in your right knee, left leg stays straight, right hand comes down with that right knee bent, and you're going to take that left hand and place it to your sacrum. And then shoulders are stacked, gaze is up. Reach that arm up. You can always keep your hand to your sacrum if you choose. Keep your navel to your spine. And then go ahead and switch. Bend in that left knee. Left hand comes down. Take that right hand, swoop it up. Place it at your sacrum, at your tailbone. Shoulders are stacked. Gaze is up. And then reach that right arm up to the sky if you can. And then bring it down one more time, other side. Right hand down. Right knee bends. Left leg straightens. Left hand to your sacrum. Rotate, shoulders stack. Reach that arm high to the sky. And then release it. Left knee bends. Right leg straightens. Left hand down. Right hand swoops up. Place it to your sacrum. Shoulders stack. Then reach that arm high to the sky. Then release it center. Shake your head. Lift up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Squat deep, gaze forward, and then step it back to our first downward facing dog. Grip with your fingers, suction cup your hands. The fingers kiss the mat, the knife edge, your hand kisses the mat, the arms are long. You're going to rotate, externally rotating those elbows in, where the armpits are going to come by your and the elbows by your ears. Spine is this long tailbone to the sky, bend in your knees. And then slowly begin to straighten those legs, pressing heels to the mat. Pedal your heels, shake your head. Then roll it out to your plank pose. Then lift your hips, downward dog. Then plank pose to downward dog. Plank pose to downward dog. Plank pose to downward dog. One more, roll it out to your plank, and now hold it in your plank. So when we're in our plank, we don't want to slouch in our back, sway in our back. We don't want to sink down. We want to round out the upper portion of our back, tuck our pelvis under, zip through our thighs, reach our crown forward, gaze over the nose edge of our mat. If you need to kneel, come to your knees with a long spine. And then hold right here, and you're going to alternate knee taps. Knee tap, knee tap, knee tap. So if you're kneeling, you're going to alternate those knees out and extend. So tap, 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 or stay kneeling and extend it out. You got 8, you got 7, you got 6, you got 5, you got 4, and 3, and 2, and your last one. Hold it, lift your hips, downward dog. Widen your knees, drop to your knees, sit back, wide knee, child's pose. Then we're going to find big circular motions, moving to the right, big circular motions, shoulders and wrists line up, drop into your hips, and then rotate around. Bring it out, drop it down, rotate around, pull it out. Again, just letting go of any fragmented energy we have holding in there, into that body, using that breath to find that release. 2 more this direction. In another direction. Moving with the breath, one movement. Being intentional as you move. Feeling that releasing. Last one. And then sit back, wide knee, child's pose. Pull those knees together. Come kneeling for cat and cow. Knees and hips line up, shoulders and wrists. Round the pelvis, chin, the chest, arch the back, and come back neutral. And then round it, tuck it, and then come back neutral. Round and tuck, come back neutral. Round and tuck, and come back neutral. Last one, round it, tuck it, come back neutral. Then curl the toes downward, facing dog. Walk your hands back, hold in your fold. Shake your head. Then find your chair, fingertips to your mat, little pulses. Little pulses, nice and deep. Then lift your chest, hands are prayer. Stay deep into your thighs, shoulder blades down and back. You're gonna have scapulatory depression in your back. So really squeeze into your back. You're gonna reach and pull, navel to your spine, reach and pull. Ignite that fire in your thighs. And inch down, inch up. You want to spread your toes and place the balls of your feet to the floor, the heels to the floor, shifting your weight back into your glutes, not forward into your knees. You got 8, you got 7, you got 6, you got 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Sit deep and hold it. Sit deep, hold with scapulatory depression, squeeze. So you're pulling those arms, contracting back, those shoulders down and back, feeling that activation. Close your eyes, sit a little deeper, squeezing through our calves, our hamstrings, our quads, our glutes, through our hips, our core, our chest, our shoulders, our back, and our arms. The entire body is active as you breathe. And then go ahead and lift up nice and tall, reach up, and then have a seat. Lift, have a seat, reach, have a seat. Lift, have a seat, reach, reach, and reach. Reach, sit deep to the energy flowing. So you're waking up that body imprint, energetically releasing. I am love, I am joy, I am healthy, I am happy, I am radiant, I am whole, I am worthy, I am good enough. I am affirmations as we lift and flow in 4, and 3, and 2. And your last one, lift it all the way up. Taking your left hand to right wrist. Lengthen through that side body. Shift your hips out to the side, gaze up through your right armpit. Then lift it up. Another side. Right hand, left wrist. Lengthen, shift, exhale. Then lift it. Hands come into your fist. Round your shoulder blades down and back. Widen your feet. Soften your knees. Press those hips forward. Gaze goes up. If you want to walk your hands down your back a bit, you can. Then slowly lift it up. Heel toe those feet back together. Hands to heart center. Take a big inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to work on gorilla pose. So take your hands behind you, squat deep. Fingertips come under your heels. Under your heels. Forearms hug your calves. Hug your calves with your forearms. So you're squatting. And then you're going to slowly begin to straighten your legs, bring your forehead to your knees. Lifting in the tailbone, pressures in the balls of your feet. So we don't want our arms out to the side, we're hugging the calves. So if you need to stay deep right here, squatted, that's okay, stay in your squat. Begin to straighten your legs, lift the tailbone, forehead comes down. Then slowly release the hands, walk them out, and find your plank pose. Shift forward into your plank. You're going to push up and push back to down dog. Bring it out. You're going to push up, push back, down dog. Bring it out, push up. Elbows to your side, shoulders and elbows line up. Press back, down dog. Bring it out, push up, press it back, down dog. Bring it out, push up, press it back, down dog. Bring it out, push up, press it back, down dog. Hold it, breathe through it. Then bring it out to plank and chaturanga all the way down, laying onto our abdominals for our Cobra pose. Shoulder blades down and back. Hover your hands, zip your toes to the mat. So glue that baby toe down, zip through those thighs, lift your chest, shoulder blades down. And just little pulses, little pulses, little pulses. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, and 3, and 2. Lift and hold. Reach those arms back and reach side to side. Lengthen each side, side to side. You got 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and your last one. Center, hold it, lift your chest, reach those arms. Then place your hands down and press in halfway. Press those hips, shoulder blades down and back, elbows to your side. Then release all the way down and press upward, facing dog. Our first full upward facing dog. You can be on your knees or off your knees. Your toes are flat, legs are long, spine is long. Press into those arms, don't sag into your shoulders, don't slouch. Press in and out, long spine, gazes forward. Smiles on our faces, joy in our heart. Feel that awakening. And then lift your hips, downward facing dog. And then our first attempt to the top of our mat. So remember, our hands are like suction cups. Grip those fingers. Lift in your heels, squat into your thighs, and little pulses. Squat deep, gaze between your hands. Take little micro steps to the top. Take one big giant step, or take one big hop to the top. A big inhale, lift, and find your chair. Hold in your chair posture. Hold, hold, hold. Nice and deep into that chair. Reach those arms up, roll that pelvis under, shoulders are down. Pressing those thighs together. Breathe in and breathe out. Closing the eyes and just allowing the internal sensation to fill your heart. Releasing what doesn't serve us and allowing the love and the peace to consume us. Keeping a connection to that breath as it breathes in and out. Nostril breathing. You can find that ooh-I-G breath. It's that audible vibrational tone that sounds like the ocean current as you breathe in and out. You can press the tongue to the roof of your mouth, a little pressure point there with a pursed lip. Drop another inch. So our meditation and movement, hands to heart. Take a big inhale, lift for the sun salutation. Exhale, fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward dog. Bring it out to plank. Shift your way forward. Elbows tuck in. Chaturanga, shoulders and elbows line up. Roll upward, facing dog. Fully extended or on those knees. Find that beautiful bend to the back. Then push up if you choose, or press straight back to downward facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands. Squat into your thighs. Take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift. Find your chair. Lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward dog. Bring it out to plank and chaturanga, elbows, shoulders line up, flip upward, facing dog. Add that push up, downward, facing dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back, downward dog. Bring it out to plank, chaturanga, upward, facing dog. Push up, downward, facing dog. Your right leg, kick it high to the sky and stack your hip. Bend in that knee, let it dangle behind you. Then take that leg, bring it all the way through for warrior one. Back heel down. Press into the front thigh. 12 o'clock, your big toe, knee and ankle line up on that right leg. Back left toes about 11:30. That's back heel turns out. Ninth edge of your foot kisses the floor. Hips, shoulders, chest rotate. Towards the front, hands at prayer at heart center or up overhead as you lunge deep into that front thigh. Strengthening the front leg, lengthening in the back leg, finding unity and harmony in the mind, the body, and the spirit. Lunge in a little deeper. Breathe through it. And then step that back foot up. Hold in that knee. Hold it, and then kick it out. Kick it out. Kick it out. Kick it out. Kick it out for 3, 2, 1. Kick it out. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Then swoop it back. Find airplane wings with Virabhadrasana 3. Pivot back to archer posture, nice and deep. So your right toes lift up, those left toes turn out to the corner, and you bend into that back left knee. Palms, thumbs on the inside, deepen into that archer posture, hold and breathe. Then pivot around, crescent lunge to the back. Standing split. Fingers down, leg goes high. Forehead towards your knee. Now if you want to take your left hand to your left ankle, take your left hand to your left ankle. If you want to take your right hand to it, you can. Then place those hands down, step it back, kick that left leg high. Then you're going to crisscross, pull through, drop in that hip, and then kick it up. And then crisscross, drop in that hip, then kick it up. You can drop to your right knee and kneeling, and kick it up. Bring it through, drop that hip, kick it up. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And your last one. Kick it high. And then go through your chaturanga if you choose. This is an opportunity if you want to practice in a chin stand, you're welcome to. Or you can just 3-legged chaturanga, upward facing dog. Push up, down dog. If you're practicing in that chin stand, it is a shift forward, your chin goes down, gaze is forward as you alternate those kicks. Shift it forward. It's a light pressure. You're resting within those forearms on that chin stance. So that's just something you can practice. Kick that right leg back up, stack into your hip. Then in that leg, then you're gonna bring this leg all the way through, kick it out. And then lift up, reverse. The left arm is high to the sky, right leg is at the top of your mat. Open those hips and lift a little higher, then have a seat. And reach over to your left leg. Reach over, hold and breathe in it, forehead down. Then cartwheel those hands back. Pull that leg through, kick it up. Then bring it through, center straddle. Gaze between your legs, shaking your head. Hands to your ankles, lifting your tailbone. And then Skandasana, side to side. Move side to side, find that movement. Hold it center, and then walk yourself to your left shoulder, left knee. Hands come down, gaze through your legs. Reach your arms through and hold. Plunge nice and deep into it, breathe through it. Drop your bottom a little deeper. Reach those arms a little further. And then pivot yourself around to the front. Walk that left foot to the side, right hand onto the side, swoop that arm up. Back right leg is extended or on your back knee if you need to modify. Reach it up and breathe. And then walk this foot to the other side and find pigeon pose. Extend your back leg, sit tall. Gaze is forward as you sit a little deeper. What you don't want to do is fall over on your cheek. Reach those fingertips back, gaze is up. Then reach those arms up, sit deep, then hands come prayer and come all the way down. Walk those fingers forward if you can, forehead down. Walk your hands back, take that leg, kick it high to the sky. One more time, you can three-legged chaturanga, you can chin stand it, or you can just traditionally go through your flow. If you're working on your chin stand, you're shifting your way forward. Elbows come into your side, gazes forward on that chin, light, and alternate those kicks, and lift. Push up is just an option. Down dog. On the chin, you don't want to hurt it, so if you need a pillow right there, you can have it, because I'm not a lot of pressure on the chin. It's more the squeezing in with this forearm. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Other side, lift, find your fold. Squat deep, gaze forward, step it back. Bring it out to plank and chaturanga, up dog. Push up, down dog. Left leg kick, stack your hip, open it up. Let that foot dangle behind you. Lift that knee a little higher. Then bring it through for warrior one. Back heel down, lift the chest, press in. So left foot is forward. Left knee and ankle line up. 12 o'clock with your big toe. Right back toe turns about 130. That knife edge kisses the floor. Hips, chest, torso, everything rotates forward. Bringing hands prayer to heart center. Shoulder blades down and back. Or reach those arms high to the sky as you press in nice and deep. Breathe in and breathe out. Smile. Feel that joy bursting within the soul as we break free from the encasements around it. Then you're going to step up, lift that knee, hand to heart, and you're going to kick it out. Just do your best. And then you're going to hold it, lengthen it, lift it, hold it. Then you're going to swoop those arms back, airplane those wings for Virabhadrasana 3. As you soar, take flight. Breathe in, breathe out. Then reach those arms overhead, lengthen, then pull back, archer posture. So the left toes lift, that back knee bends, those toes are to the corner of your mat. Thumbs on the inside of your palms, because you are amazing, just the way you are, nice and beautiful. Sit deep. Be empowered in your stature. Breathe in and breathe out. Then flip around to crescent lunge to the back. Back knees modified. Then bring it down, kick that leg up standing, split, forehead towards your knee, fingers to the mat. Lift that leg high. You can take your right hand to your right ankle if you choose. You can bring both hands to your ankles if you choose. Work on what's best for you to grow in your practice. go ahead, place your hands down. Take that leg and kick it high. You're gonna crisscross that knee to the opposite elbow and then kick it up. Come to your left knee if you need to modify. Find that rotation the best that you can if you're kneeling. Kick it high, rotate through, dropping that hip. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And kick it up, hold it, and now right here you can go 3-legged, traditional, or you can find that chin stand. If you want to try to hold in that chin stand a little bit, you can, bring it out. And find your downward facing dog. Take your left leg, kick it up, stack in your hip. Lift that knee higher, then bring that leg through, kick it to the top. So left leg to the top of your mat, right arms up, lifting your hips, gazes up to the sky. Lift up. Then have a seat. Cartwheel your hand down to your right leg. Pull your chest forward and exhale, fold. Then cartwheel those hands back, lift your hips, reach those arms. Then walk your hands to your mat, pull that leg through, kick it up high. Then bring it through, walk to a center straddle. Make sure your ankles are in alignment. Hands to your ankles, gaze through your legs, shake your head, tailbone to the sky. Then release the hands in Skandasana side to side. Honoring where you are in your practice, linking breath with your movement. Staying in the present moment. This is our gift. Our present moment is the gift. With grace and gratitude, having faith and trusting in the process as we let go and surrender to what is. We find peace. We awaken the joy in our soul. In the space, walk it to the right shoulder, right knee, drop your bottom down. Hold in this space and then reach those arms through. Gaze through your legs and drop your bottom a little deeper. Then lift it up, walk it around. Left hand comes on the side of the mat, right foot comes to the other side of the mat. Lengthen that back leg, swoop that arm up high. Gaze is up. Breathe in, breathe out. And then you're going to walk that foot over to the other corner, drop that knee down, press those hips forward as you elongate that back left leg. Sit tall. Now don't fall into that cheek. Sit up, breathe in, and breathe out. Reach those arms back, expand through that heart center. Smile. Lift those arms up high. Hands come to the heart, forearms come down. And then walk your fingers forward. Only if you can, and get a little deeper. Forehead comes down. Again, walking this foot a little further out if you want. Making sure if you need a pillow or something under your cheek that you don't fall over and sit on it. You can be up high if you need to. Just maintain the integrity. And then slowly walk it back. Take that right leg, kick it high to the sky. And then again, you can come to a chin stand, a 3-legged chaturanga, or just a traditional chaturanga. Or you can stay where you are. Elbows tuck in that chin stand. Elbows, 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 hug the side. Chin is down. And then press it up. Push up. Down dog. Lift your heels, gaze between your hands, squat into your thighs, take a big step or hop to the top. Big inhale, lift, find your chair. Lift, find your fold, and then squat deep and have a seat. Butterfly your feet. Pull your heels in. Keep your chest lifted. And gaze forward as you pull your chest forward, elbows on the outside. And then come up. Then you're going to take your left leg, and you're gonna reach it out. And you're gonna reach those arms up, and you're gonna roll it down, and you're gonna lift it up. So you want our knees to stay even together. You're gonna roll it down, and you're gonna lift it up. Roll it down, and lift it up. Roll it down, and lift. So if you can only go a little ways, keep that leg glued to your thigh. All the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Last one, all the way down, and lift. Now come all the way down, glue that thigh together, hands behind your head, and little crunches. And 4, and 3, and 2, last one. Crunch it, hold it. Now reach those arms overhead, and then exhale, lift it up. Bring it all the way back, lay all the way down, exhale, lift it. So if you can't come all the way up, you're holding at the bottom and exhaling up. Holding at the bottom, exhaling up. So you come up, but you want to keep those knees together. You don't want to drop them. And your last 2, and your last one. Lift it up. Now grab that ankle with the opposite hand. So right hand at the left ankle. Open up that left chest outward towards that left thigh, and then extend the bottom leg. That bottom leg can be down for assistance if you need to. Then go ahead and bring that knee in and hug it. Rotate around. Hand comes down, feel that rotation. And then release it. Other side. Right foot extends. Knee side to side. Reach it out, roll it back, lift it up. Roll it back, lift it up, roll it back, lift it up. Roll it back, lift it up. Roll it back and lift, tap and lift, tap and lift. For 4, 3, make sure that foot stays on the mat. So make sure your knees stay together. And your last one, lift it up, hold it, then roll it down 1 vertebra at a time all the way down. Fingers behind your head, knees stay glued together. That foot stays on the mat, and crunch, 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 crunch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, knees stay together. Reach those arms overhead. You're either crunching, releasing, crunching, releasing, or rolling all the way up, releasing down. All the way up, releasing down. For all the way up, those knees stay glued together. That foot stays on the mat. For 4, 3, 2, and your last one, lift it up and hold. Then place it down, extend that leg. Whoop, I forgot. Grab the ankle first. Left hand, right ankle, open up, expand, pulling that chest open, extending that arm behind you, extending that left leg, and balancing, holding, breathing. Now drop that foot down on the right side and hug it. Rotate around. And then release, come seated nice and tall into your lotus posture. And just take in all this feel-good endorphins, the GABAs, the serotonins, the dopamine, the oxytocin, every chemical in our body that God has craftedly designed within us that is there for our optimal wellness, to be happy, to feel joyful, to live in our bliss and complete ecstasy. That is our birthright. We are designed to be blessed and prosperous. It is our true God-given power. It's our superpower that has been given to us if we cultivate that. It is a daily mindfulness practice. It is a drawing that connection through the mind, body, spirit, connecting to and communing with the Almighty Creator. And in this space, when we are in communion and that awareness, we live heaven on earth. It doesn't matter what we're going through. Life is what it is. We're going to have experiences. We're going to have ups and downs because we're human. We're spiritual beings in this human vessel, and we came here to show up for these experiences in order to grow and be a better version of ourselves, all for the greater goodness of God. So let's come together in our essence of ourselves and togetherness and oneness with one another, and let's make heaven here happen right now. So bring your hands to heart center. Again, in this space with our hands at heart, cultivating gratitude, this space of grace. As we sit with non-judgment and harmony, as we accept our uniqueness and the oneness, cultivating love and peace within. May the bliss within our soul ignite and shine so bright. Let's take 3 big inhales, lifting arms all the way up. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. Exhale. And namaste. Go out and make today amazing. Love and light to you all.